with late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Time again, I have spoken about the current status of the NBA. Matter of fact, I just made a video just yesterday about this. Many of y'all have commented on that video with your different, can't say opinion in this case. No, ideals, not opinion. Ideals. So how to change the tide of the NBA, how to bring up the ratings. Many of you guys said the refs are an issue, which is true. I forgot to bring that up, but I have brought that up in past videos about the refs being an issue and taking the excitement out of the game when you call all these dumb, pointless calls. I think it was it wasn't the Bucks Thunders game. I don't think it was the Hawks. Man, it could have been the Hawks one. Yeah, the Hawks Bucks game on Saturday. They was calling fouls for Trae Young that weren't even fouls. I think it was just 2 weeks ago, maybe. It was Ja Morant playing defense on DeMar DeRozan. And I think DeMar DeRozan took a turnaround mid-range jumper or took a jumper. He took a shot. And Ja Morant was nowhere. He was close to him, but he didn't even touch him at all. And they called a foul on Ja Morant. And Ja Morant, of course, he's angry and gets his second technical foul of the game, and he's ejected. And they showed the replay, and there was no foul. I'm like, who fouled DeMar DeRozan? A ghost? So that is an issue. That has been an issue. Many of you guys said taking away these players' contracts, make them non-guaranteed, that way they play. I'm not so big on taking people's money away, but also at the same time, it's like, come on, y'all. But I think that's a deeper issue right there. I think some of these guys just don't love the game. Yeah, they play basketball, but they loved it enough to get paid. And after they got paid a big money, it was coast mode at that point. But here we are with the All-Star game. Some of you might have noticed, but this was announced 2 days ago on the 17th. The NBA announced Adam Silver and the NBA announced that the All-Star game will utilize a 4-team tournament format similar to the format used by the Rising Stars Challenge since 2022. Each team will consist of 8 players with a traditional pool of selected All-Star drafted for the first 3 teams by the NBA on TNT analysts. Charles, Shaq, and Kenny, who will be honorary general managers of each team to be known as Team Chuck, Team Shaq, Team Kenny, respectively. The 4th team in the tournament will be the winner of the Rising Star Challenge, with their honorary general manager being Candace Parker, known as Team Candace. The 4 games, 2 semifinals, and championship will end when the team reaches a score of 40 points, with said team being the winner. And that's the new format for the All-Star game. Another gimmicky, you know what.
I told you, nigga, this ain't it, Chief. That's what I would have told you.
Like I said, Adam Silver has no clue on what he's doing. He really doesn't. He doesn't at all. And I think Kevin Durant might have spoken out about it and said he does not like the All-Star format. Now, I didn't watch the All-Star game last year. I skipped out. I did watch it 2 years ago now. I think it was the Utah one. I live streamed that one. And that one was boring to watch. I don't even think I watched the 2022 one or even the 2021 one. I think I watched the 2020. It was the first time with that format that was honoring Kobe Bryant and they was doing different things. I forgot what they did with that one. It was the first or whatever or something like that. I don't know. I forgot. It was stupid and pointless. I don't know what happened to the All-Star game. These players come in there and they don't show any passion at all. And I remember a couple of years ago when Giannis first got his first All-Star bid. It might have been 2017. And I wouldn't say they laughed at him, but they was kind of making fun of him for playing hard in the All-Star game. While everybody was just lackadaisical, just whatever. He was the only one playing. I do recall back in the day, the 90s, they was still competing in the All-Star. Forget the 90s, 2000s, they still was competing. In the last couple of years, it's just taking this lazy attitude to it. Oh, sorry. They're taking this lazy attitude to it. And I don't know how much money they make playing an All-Star game. I don't know. But this whole 4-team thing is not really an incentive at all. I'm sure it'll be get eyes on the screen for this year, because everybody wants to see how this will play out, similar to how it was in 2020, and partially because the passing of Kobe Bryant. But I don't think this is meant to last. This is just be another gimmicky thing that'll probably last 1 or 2 years before people get tired of it. I think the biggest problem with these NBA players, for some of them, they have no passion for the game. Like I said earlier, they absolutely have no passion. They don't want to compete already. Some of them only want to play on the same team. There's just no passion behind it. And I think when back in the day, well, I can't even say that because I just think basketball players, NBA players back in the day just had passion for the game. They had a love for the game, competitiveness, drive for the game. I don't even think it was about money. I think money was just the side effect, just the side part of it. Now these days, some of these dudes, like I said, they just want to get the money and just be lazy after that. So I think it's more of a passion and cultural type of thing right there. That's what I think the issue is. So, yeah, Adam Silver can do all the gimmicky stuff he can and want, but I don't think any of it's going to work at all. This NBA Cup, now they're trying to make this NBA Cup. Well, some of you guys said the win from the Bucks is pointless when it comes to the record. I thought last year it counted towards the record for the Lakers and the Indiana Pacers. Now it don't count. You know what the NBA should do for the All-Star game? They should, first of all, go back to East and West. Yeah. Instead of trying to do this Pro Bowl game type stuff. This is what they do in the Pro Bowl now. They got Pro Bowl games. Because they was worried about, some of the players were worried about getting hurt, which is actually, think about it, a concern they should have, because now you're playing an extra game, and that's an exhibition game, an all-star game, and you really don't want to have any head injuries or get any other injuries going into the offseason that you have to deal with. So that would make sense. But as far as the NBA is concerned, there's no excuses. East and West, and I said this before, have them wear their own jerseys. And what I mean by that, forget the all-star jerseys like they've been having for the last almost 20 years now, 20-something years. Go back to them wearing their own jerseys. Put some type of all-star patch in the back of it. But make them wear their own jerseys. I like when they did that. It was confusing somewhat, but I still liked it. So now you have teams on East and West playing against each other, and you got different jerseys, their own jerseys playing with each other, playing the other side. But an incentive they should do, maybe it might not work. Maybe it can work. It's just an ideal. Don't scrutinize for me for it. Maybe the winner, either East or West, should get home court advantage in the finals. I think they do this for baseball too. I think they do. Maybe they don't anymore. I don't know. I think they still have, there has to be a player from each team to be in an All-Star game. Still think they do that. You really can't do that in the NBA. No, you can't do that in the NBA. But maybe you can. I don't know. But yeah, had to play for home court advantage. Home court advantage during the NBA Finals. So say A seeded team ends up going to the finals, they get home court advantage during the finals. But do something like that. But would they care? I would care. Shoot, if I was a lower seed and I ain't not going to the finals, I would love to have home court advantage. But do something like that. Give us, I don't know. It's just an idea. But anyways, it just goes to show you with this new All-Star format, Adam Silver don't know what he doing. Nor is he listening to anything we're saying. And this whole, they making it for China, making it for people to watch in China. From what I heard, the viewership is not as high as people think it is over there. So anyways,